My people, what's up? How on a day? Welcome to another wonderful episode of Street Vibes with TAYELOLU. And you know how we bring it hot here now, so it's not new. Today, we're going to be finding out about some very deep questions and deep topics. So you do not want to move from that place. Stay with me. One quick question. Imagine you're about to relocate your family and yourself outside the country, and you passed all the requirements, and then it gets to the DNA stage and you figure that one out of your 3 kids happen to be the only one that is actually your child. What would your reaction be?
1 out of 3 children are mine after a DNA test. I assume that a marriage that would produce 3 children would have been nothing less than 6 or 7 years. So here is a woman I probably know, maybe 10 years on the, cumulatively. And I just discovered that 1 out of 3 children is mine, legitimately mine. I'll feel very disappointed. I think I'll go in shock. And then disappointment will come once I'm getting out of the shock. And then I'm very, very sure that I'll become really very hopeless about life. And my form of hopelessness this time will definitely border around, can you ever trust anyone? I cannot imagine this happening to me. If this had happened to someone else, what would they have done? I will immediately start thinking about these children I supposedly have fathered for a period of time.
What would you do to the woman?
Seriously speaking, I think I'll be too hateful. I could likely express hate, and I could be extremely boisterous, and I may want to harm her. So I think it's better for me, so that I don't complicate the matter. I already have a complication. And so if I go physical, which is possible, like wanting to hold her and ask, why would you do this to me? I could end up giving a head boot, a blow, or a kick or something. So I think I would just probably withdraw. I wouldn't want to come close. I don't even want to look at her. I possibly would just do something a bit positive as an informed person, as a learned person, and I understand what justice, law, and complications and implications of your actions could be. And so I likely would just want to, I possibly would tell her, I don't want to see you, don't come near me. And so I can deal with the situation a bit more constructively and positively, because there's nothing she wants to say to me. There's nothing I do to her that can also reverse the situation. So I'll possibly just start liking my child, and at the same time thinking about the future of the 2 other ones.
With the kids, I mean, that's how it's done for Canada, yeah. Tell me, when you went for the DNA and you discovered that just 1 of your 3 kids happened to be yours, what would your reaction be?
I just take things the way I see them.
Right, so indeed. Okay, so like, what would your reaction be to your wife now?
I'll just ask her some few questions. How come about it? If there's any genuine reasons why the kids are not mine, I'll take things the way I see them. Trust me.
I think that was absolutely not the reaction I was expecting. Okay, so how would you feel if you watch your woman cheating, or you find her being really cozy with another man on live TV?
Well, naturally, I think everybody will feel bad and uncomfortable anyway. There's anybody that feels okay with it, then maybe there's no love. I just feel at the end of the day, it has to do with understanding. Yeah.
So are you going to still accept her back?
Well, that's what I'm saying now. For me, I think I'll leave my own answer to myself.
No, I want to know your own answer, actually.
It's a lot difficult. It depends on how things play out. Different times bring about different reactions to different situations. Yeah.
But
so it depends
that
on
kind of situation. Tell me your own reaction.
Well, I might take it, but we'll go for counseling because it's going to affect me psychologically. Do you understand? Yeah, so I'll definitely go for counseling. Let's see if it's something that can be patched back. There's room for errors, but correcting it's a lot difficult, but we'll try. I guess I will take her back. But I'm not saying people should do that too. I'm not vetting for that. But it's going to be challenging. It's going to be hurtful. Very, very hurtful. Yeah.
So Unamdi, imagine you're about to relocate outside the country with your family. You have passed all the requirements, and then it reaches the last lap, which is to have a DNA done for your 3 children. So you're married with 3 kids, and you've been married for 10 years. And then you go to do the DNA, and the result comes out, and you find out that just 1 out of the 3 happened to be your child. What would you do?
There's nothing I can do. I will consider it's my children. I will see it as a mistake. I will do every possible means to make sure that everything is correct. And if not so, I can even claim that I adopt the child.
So what would you do to your wife?
My wife, I will not do anything to him.
The marriage will just continue smoothly.
That's love for you.
There are plenty lovable people in this environment.
Yeah, so that's what I would do, honestly. Really? Nothing can make me to leave my wife. I've already married her, and I think marriage is for better, for worse. If it's not for better, for worse, they wouldn't have used the language. What is the worst? The worst is that the other kid is not your own and you claim is your own. That is the worst aspect. And you agree to go for the worst. Hell, you take the worst.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Taye. What's your name?
My name is Adam.
Okay, so Adam, how would you feel if your wife goes for a national show and you see her being all cozied up with another man, all lovey-dovey-ish, with another man on live TV? Yeah, so tell me, what would your reaction be?
Well, I would like to take it step by step. In this first step is that did the wife sought the consent of the husband before going there? That is one. If that is the case, what was the husband's reaction or response to that?
No. Put yourself in the shoes now, like you're the husband now. Tell me.
Yeah, in my own case, I don't think in the first place I want to expose my wife to an environment that endanger our relationship. So for me, in the first place, there is a moral question on the part of the husband allowing the wife to participate in such program. So, and naturally as a man, the heart of a man is jealous by nature. So you feel betrayed, you feel disappointed, you feel heartbroken.
So would you take her back when she's out?
Well, it depends on the level of damage being done.
Not as bad as you see her sleeping with another man on live TV.
That has created a lot of bad image. It's on national daily. Only God knows the number of people that have the footage of that event. So for me, I think I may really need to think deep before I take such decision, because it's an huge embarrassment to put up with.
That's true. Thank you very much, sir. And that was very good. Okay, so John, imagine say you want travel like this, say you don't finish all your requirement papers, they don't give you, say, okay, if you travel, go Canada with your family and you get like 3 children here, and you can't reach the last stage, you can't go for DNA, they can't find out, say, out of the 3 children, only 1 be your picking. What do you go do?
I will just send my wife away.
You send your wife away?
No. How she get the 2 children where I didn't know. Yeah, I'll just send her.
Married her for like 10 years. So.
Yeah, I'll just send her away because she cheated on me. Yeah, it's the conclusion issue.
How about the children? Where do you go?
I'll just carry my own children, my own picking, then leave the rest of the children for her. Yeah.
Sir, can you watch your wife be all cozied up with another man on live TV, national TV now, and then if she's out of there, would you still accept her back? Would the marriage still continue?
It's a difficult situation, but as life concerned, I will switch off the TV if I had her. If I saw her on doing that such things, I will switch off, not watching her. After whatsoever, she came back. Personally, I will pardon her, but for that act, the Bible forsake it. So if Bible says no to eat, who am I saying to say yes to it?
So that's the end of the marriage.
For me, that is the end of the marriage. I can't accept such that, except my eye doesn't see it.
If your eyes doesn't see it, your ear can hear it.
It's like a rumor, so I don't have evidence to prove.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
true. How would you react if you see your wife on national TV being all cozy with another man, and if she comes out of a show or the game, would you take her back?
I don't know if there is a script behind cameras, but it's usually that there are usually scripts behind cameras, so it depends. An explanation will explain everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when she comes out of the house, you're just like, baby, I know it's a game. Or no, tell me your reaction.
Okay, I'll be like calm and be like, all right, what happened? If she's going to give me an explanation, be it a lie or truth, it just has to be very well good. If it's good, it's fine.
Imagine your woman goes for a show or for a game, and then you find her being cozied up, being loved up with another man on live TV, now national TV. When she's out of the game, would you still accept her back?
Really, in this kind of life, in Christianity now that we are now, I don't think I will accept her back, because some of us will have a culture where we come from. She understand? Really, maybe I have to consult her parents for what she did. Maybe she has to go back to her place where she comes from. She understand? At least she has to go to my place, like doing like cleansing of a thing before she will accept her back.
Cleansing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so now even if she's going to come back, she has to go for cleansing.
Cleansing, yeah, before I should accept her back.
Imagine your woman goes for a show or maybe a game, and then you find her being all cozied up with another man. And if she comes out of this game, would you still accept her back?
I will not accept her again because I can't share my woman with anybody. That's it.
That's it. You'll not even give it a try, a thought, you know.
That's no. Even Bible say the only thing that woman can see you separate with her is when you sleep with another man. So if I pursue her in my house, I didn't see anything wrong there.
So, sir, imagine you're about to relocate to Canada with your family. You've passed all the requirements, you've beaten all the checks and everything like that, only for you to find, and you have 3 kids. Then it reaches the last lap and they say that you have to bring a DNA result to confirm that these kids are yours. That is how it's done though. And it reaches that point, your DNA, you proudly take these kids for DNA because you are sure that you're the father, only for the result to come out and you realize that 1 out of the 3 happen to be yours, the remaining 2 are not for you. What is your reaction going to be?
I will feel very bad if this happen like that. So because the mother he cheated on me, so I won't happy with her. Honestly, yes.
So what are you going to do to the mother now? And then would you still continue the travel process?
No, I won't. I will just cut off. Yes.
And what do you do to the children?
The next thing, as I hold the father of the children, take them to the father. That's the only thing I do. Take my own.